Alright, tech titans, let's kick things off with a bang. You've probably heard whispers about vector databases lately. They're becoming the unsung heroes of the generative AI revolution. And Qdrant, a Berlin-based startup, just secured a whopping $28 million in series of funding, led by Spark Capital. That's serious money, folks, showing that investors are betting big on the future of this technology. But why all the fuss? Think about it, generative AI needs to make sense of unstructured data, like text, images, and audio, to generate coherent outputs. This is where vector databases come in. They allow AI models to find relationships and connections within this chaotic data ocean, even in real-time applications. And that's a game changer. We're looking at a mind-blowing 90% of new enterprise data that's unstructured, growing at 3 times the rate of structured data. This is prime real estate for vector databases to take over. Imagine the possibilities. Real-time search engines that understand the nuances of language, image recognition systems that are smarter than ever, and personalized experiences that adapt to your individual needs. Remember the image I showed you earlier? This technology is like the brainpower behind the brilliant AI, connecting the dots in a way we've never seen before. The competition is fierce too, with companies like Weaviate and Zilliz also raising massive amounts of capital. We're talking tens of millions here. This is clearly a market that's about to explode. So, what makes Qdrant so special? They've developed a super-efficient compression technology called binary quantization, or BQ. This allows them to shrink those vector representations, making searches blazing fast and memory usage ridiculously low. We're talking up to a 32x reduction in memory consumption and a 40x boost in retrieval speed. That's insane. This isn't theoretical fluff either. It's working with real-world AI models from heavy hitters like OpenAI, Kore.ai, and Google's Gemini. They're even benchmarking against Mistral and Stability AI now. This technology is the secret sauce driving Qdrant's success. Who is using this powerful technology? Well, some truly major players are already on board. We're talking Accenture, Deloitte, and yep, you guessed it, Elon Musk's X, formerly Twitter. More specifically, xAI, his AI company developing the ChatGPT competitor, Grok, is using Qdrant. They're using it for real-time data processing, leveraging the power of Qdrant to fuel Grok's ability to incorporate real-time info from social media. We're all buzzing about this, and it's incredible that this powerful tech is influencing products used by millions, if not billions, of people every day. They're not giving away all the secrets due to NDAs, but we can imagine the kinds of real-time applications powering Grok's responses. It's also very compelling that Qdrant even turned down an acquisition offer from a major database player to stay independent. They're clearly confident they have a winning strategy. And that open-source approach? It's a huge advantage. It allows companies to choose between self-hosting and Qdrant's managed services, giving them flexibility and control. That's a smart move in a world where vendor lock-in is a huge concern. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something truly revolutionary, OpenAI's Realtime API. This was a huge announcement at their Dev Day back in October 2024. This API lets developers build low-latency, multimodal experiences. Think incredibly responsive voice agents, seamlessly integrating speech-to-speech conversations. This removes the need for separate speech-to-text and text-to-speech services. It's all integrated into one. The impact on the development of voice agents is huge. This technology is not just a slight enhancement, it's a complete change to how voice agents are built. Before, it was a multi-step process involving different services, each with its own API calls and potential points of failure. Now, it's streamlined and efficient, leading to a vastly improved user experience. Just like the difference between a clunky old rotary phone and a sleek modern smartphone. The speed is amazing. They even have interruption handling built in, so the stream pauses when you need to talk. Talk about user-friendly design. Imagine the impact on customer service. Instead of navigating long IVR menus, you're getting instant and intelligent responses, making experiences much better. There's a Twilio project on GitHub showing just how this integration works. It uses WebSockets to handle the real-time audio streams, providing a seamless experience for both the user and the AI. The OpenAI React demo app is another great example. You'd be blown away by how fast and responsive it is, making you really feel like you're talking to an actual person. To put it in perspective, a similar system previously required multiple services such as DeepGram for speech-to-text, OpenAI for the LLM, and 11 Labs for text-to-speech. The integration and simplification is a massive improvement and huge time saver. It's amazing to see how technology can revolutionize an existing process. Let's talk about the financial aspects, which is naturally a critical concern for any business. Using OpenAI's Realtime API directly is more expensive compared to using a combination of DeepGram and GPT-4. We are talking about costing around 10 times more per minute. But remember, the price tag is pretty critical. The Realtime API is more expensive, about 10 times more per minute than a setup using DeepGram and GPT-4. However, we need to balance the cost with the benefits. With the Realtime API, you're gaining extremely low latency, making for a fluid conversation experience. It simplifies setup considerably and gives you built-in interruption handling, all things that directly improve the customer or user experience. This is likely to improve customer satisfaction ratings and increase efficiency, meaning less money overall may be lost on other associated issues. It will all depend on your specific application, the amount of customer interaction, and how you weigh efficiency and cost savings against potential improvements in quality and customer satisfaction. The lower latency could also lead to a better user experience, potentially increasing customer satisfaction and, indirectly, reducing costs associated with unhappy customers. Every business has to carefully weigh the advantages and disadvantages against their bottom line. Now, let's talk about a real-world success story, Voiceflow's Tico. This generative AI agent has slashed their customer support costs by 50%. That's impressive, isn't it? It's a powerful testament to how AI can optimize customer support efforts. They managed over 1,300 support tickets in just 3 months. It shows that this kind of tech is ready for prime time in businesses. Voiceflow, the company behind Tico, designed it to seamlessly integrate into their existing support channels, responding promptly and accurately to user queries. The key is the knowledge base. It's incredibly well-structured that Tico's able to quickly pull information relevant to the query. With a deflection rate of 97%, it's incredibly effective at handling most support inquiries, leaving human agents to focus on the more complex issues. Tico handled 64% of all inquiries, but only used 4% of the total support budget. That's efficiency at its finest. The result has seen a high satisfaction rate of 93%, a faster response time, and also freed up human agents to work on more strategic product development and innovation. And all this added up to a return on investment for Voiceflow within just 3 months of launch, proving this wasn't another big idea failing. Because this technology works like a charm, it will. Next up, let's talk about Kore.ai. It's a conversational AI platform provider that recently raised a massive $150 million in Series D funding. They're building enterprise virtual assistants using LLMs from OpenAI and Anthropic. Like Voiceflow, they're aiming to assist big businesses and simplify complex processes. For a decade, they've been refining their expertise, aiming to provide efficient, well-built AI solutions. This huge injection of capital shows that investors see the massive potential here. Kore serves a huge variety of customers, including household names like AT&T, PNC Bank, Coca-Cola, and Airbus. It's already interacting with hundreds of millions of end users in various industries. Their platform is quite unique, acting as a layer between different LLMs, allowing businesses to switch between various providers like OpenAI or Anthropic without having to completely rebuild their voice or chat agents. This is very compelling to large corporations. They are even integrating NVIDIA's Riva synthetic voice generator into their platform, providing a more natural and user-friendly voice interaction. The market for conversational AI is booming, with Gartner predicting a massive $377 billion in market size by 2032, and generative AI is a key driver of that growth. Investing in this field looks truly sound for the time being. Finally, let's look ahead to the future. Generative AI is making some serious waves in the call center world, a major space for business and a huge area for improving overall customer experience. CEOs of companies like NLX, Voiceflow, and WillowTree are all pointing to how it's improving the experience. There's a transition happening, from understanding what generative AI is to actively exploring and implementing it into production environments. While there were concerns and some failures early on, this period of exploration and development is slowly becoming a well-informed approach to production rollout. Many companies are adopting a cautious approach, adopting generative AI as a support tool, not a replacement. This is a safer approach and is a big step in trusting and adopting this technology. The most promising applications include generative knowledge bases that handle fallback queries, and tools that improve content authoring, assist agents with summarizations, and refine intent detection. This is an important issue for any company, since these things are ultimately critical to lowering support costs. Companies are also using generative AI to analyze call transcripts to identify trouble spots in their service and improve user experiences. These tools are increasingly making significant gains in efficiency, driving down operational costs and improving client experiences. It's not about replacing human agents. It's about boosting their efficiency and freeing them up for higher-value tasks. So there you have it, folks. Vector databases and generative AI are transforming the world of technology, particularly in how businesses and corporations interact with their customers. From massive funding rounds highlighting the investment potential to real-world applications like Tico and Grok, we've seen firsthand the power and potential of this technology. The OpenAI Realtime API is a game-changer, offering a simplified and more efficient approach to building voice agents. OpenAI's technology is changing the entire voice AI infrastructure, from simpler applications to sophisticated voice agents running in real time. The future of AI is not just about automation. It's about creating better, more efficient systems that deliver exceptional experiences for both businesses and their customers. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into these revolutionary innovations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to All About AI Tech for more insights into the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence. And as always, let me know your questions and thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing AI content.